The market has crashed again, and it's getting a bit old hearing that already, but it makes it so much easier to make coins as well, and it's all because the Trailblazers promo that has been leaked is absurd. Welcome to Trading to Glory. If you're looking for cheap and safe EAFC 24 coins, look no further than u4gm.com and use my code ELYT, ELYYT, for 5% off at checkout. As always, we're taking the tradable packs on the Trading to Glory. The day we pack Mbappe, it'll all be worth it. But a lot of people are saving their packs for Friday, which is the new Trailblazers promo. The cards in this promo are absolutely ridiculous, and it's going to play a huge factor in how we invest our coins. Now, as you guys can see, I've got most of my coins invested in division rival rewards. And the reason that we buy those cards is because they always rebound right after the rewards come out. So I'm about to show you guys the who is this? No. Wait, no, I'm not gonna get excited. Oh my God, it is Hansen! Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. We've just packed a card worth over 500,000 coins, and it's tradable. My heart is racing right now. If you guys were wondering how to make profit, guys, just pack Caroline Graham Hansen. It's easy, guys. It's easy to make coins in this game. Hope you enjoyed the trading tips. Drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But before we casually made 650,000 coins off our own rewards, I invested in cards in anticipation of these cards rising after division rival rewards come out. So you can buy these cards about an hour before, wait until the next morning, and then sell them. One thing you have to be sure of is not to hold them into content release tomorrow when marquee matchups drop and more hype comes for Trailblazers, but you can easily make some coins, and I'll show you exactly what the graph looks like every single week. Now, as you guys see, we did see a drop on the market in the last 24 hours where the market was up near 87 points and dropped down to 78 points yesterday, which is about a 10% drop on the entirety of the market, which is, again, it's crazy that this keeps happening so often, but it gets even lower as we get closer to division rival rewards. Went from 78 points all the way down to 75 points, and that's when we buy right there. Now, as you can see, they rebound pretty quickly after the rewards come out, and then they steadily rise into the morning. If we look at the daily graph, however, one thing that we have to be absolutely positive of is that we sell these cards in the morning before they drop. Because if we look at Friday each week, the market drops again. 94 points down to 75 last week with a huge crash. Thursday of the week before, 102 points down to 90. A big drop. So just based on that trend alone, I'm not holding my cards going into Friday release. I'm just going to sell Thursday morning before the content releases, and I'm going to take my profits on these cards, which so far are looking absolutely great. If we take a look at Nkunku, or maybe Raphael Varane, we'll look at Nkunku first. He's at 45,000 coins, and Raphael Varane is going right now for, let's see, 86 to 87,000 coins, and we've picked up these cards right here for about 40,000 coins each, so he's up about 5,000 coins. I picked up a couple with Hunter cards on them. I tried to focus on those, and then Raphael Varane we got for about 78, 77,000 coins, and as always, I was tweeting out my investments as I made them, like Raphael Varane there for 77,000 coins, like Nkunku at 41 right there, and then Hakimi for less than 30, Tomori at 55, Rodrigo is a decent one I didn't buy, but a good price right there. And I even DM'd a few people specific investments before that. So if you guys want to get involved with the live trading as well, my Twitter is down below. We won't go too deep into fodder today. We're going to talk about special cards and the new Trailblazer cards. But remember, Rafael Leao, Heung-min Son, and the 87 Max Hero SBC are on their way. So for the most part, holding fodder can be a good thing. You might see sometimes it dipping in price after content release if these cards don't come out at content or that SBC doesn't come out at content. But overall, they will be rising throughout the weekend on average, even if they do have some dips and valleys in there. Now, Salah is absolutely cracked. Caroline Graham Hansen, speaking of, is getting into Trailblazers. You've got Hector Bellerin probably coming as the SBC today on the game. I think this will come out on Thursday at content release. But you've got some absolutely juiced Trailblazers cards. Ruben Diaz, Di Lorenzo's okay. Declan Rice is going to be an SBC we might see on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Matoma, we've got Guirassy. Koundé's going to be super expensive. Griezmann's probably going to be over 1 million coins. Henderson's kind of normal. Luciano Acosta, my local club hero right there. I'm probably going to win MLS MVP player of the year, but I digress. Gaia, pretty normal, and then Mbappe, of course, pretty much unattainable as well. Most of the cards in this promo are ridiculously juiced, and some of the most expensive gold cards we have in the first place, like Mbappe, Hansen, Griezmann, etc., Koundé. These cards getting a big boost this early in the game, pretty insane. And so what we see is a lot of people are saving their packs for the release of these cards. And what we saw last week with Sissoko, and it's not going to show you on the graph, but you can see that he was on average 137,000 coins during the first hour after release. Well, he started at about 80K, and then he spiked to almost 200,000 coins. So it took the average of that hour and said 137K, because so many people saved packs for RTTK to open those packs, but most of those packs get opened in the first hour, which means that's where all the supply comes from, and then they quickly rise in price as the supply cuts off and people start looking at their prices and say, hey, this is kind of a good deal, and then they spike up in price. And so it's a very good opportunity to look at some of these cards, maybe not Mbappe, unless that is in your budget, but looking at some of the cards that are a little bit more budget friendly. Maybe Matoma would be a good card for the Trading to Glory for us to look at. But trying to get those cards after maybe 30 minutes after release, finding their bottom point, and then seeing if they spike up quickly afterwards. It worked last week, and we actually made about 300,000 coins on that Sissoko card we just looked at. Even though we're making tons of coins on rival rewards, just had the best pack of all time, getting perfectly prepped for the next couple of days, this episode would be nothing without Jeffinho. Boys, Jeffinho has been the lock screen on my phone for the last couple of weeks, and I think it's time to update him to this 84 rated Dynamic Duos SBC, and I didn't care what he cost. You could have charged me 300K. You know I was going out and doing this SBC. As I mentioned, the plan for these cards, sell them before content today. Make a little bit of profit, but where are we putting our coins into next? That is the question, and the answer is going to be complement links towards the new SBCs, but I don't think that we should invest in those until we see the content on Thursday, possibly wait until the content on Friday, because we don't know if we're going to see that Declan Rice SBC by Friday, and that's going to be a big Trailblazer SBC that I think a lot of people might go out and do if they make it affordable. And he's got some good links. Of course, Odegaard just went out of packs. That inform, not a bad investment. Rashford and Walker, good English Premier League links to him. And then Saka is a hyperlink. He's from the same nation and the same league. He is a road to the knockout, which is dynamic. So there's a lot of reason for that to go up in price. The only problem with Saka, he hasn't won a game towards his RTTK upgrade yet, because they lost to Lens last game. But we've also got the Sun Player of the Month SBC coming out. Of course, a lot of people might link him to Madison, who already exists, but his card's starting to get outdated already, and I don't think Romero really lives up to all the hype. He's not that good of a card, 73 pace, which means that Park Ji-sung is the best way to link Heung-min Son into the team. And Park Ji-sung is, of course, also a winger, but you can play him on the other side of the pitch as well. And maybe they'll give Heung-min Son a striker on his card as well for his Player of the Month. We'll see. But that could end up being a good not hyperlink, but a good link through both South Korea and the Premier League with that hero. Then we've got Rafael Leao's Serie A Player of the Month card coming out. And of course, Theo Hernandez and Tomori, great links as gold cards. And then you've got Kalulu, who is out of packs right now as a road to the knockout, and he does get that Milan link. So I really like that investment as well. So if you were thinking about going into RTTKs, maybe Kalulu is a way to go. Again, the problem with this card is the fact that Milan did draw against Dortmund in the last match, so they didn't get a win towards his upgrade, and he is in the group of death, so you might see a little bit less of a rise in terms of momentum going in to the first match of Road to the Knockouts. Now, of course, we've got the hero cards that are going to be a little bit panic sold over the next 24 hours, and already have been panic sold a decent bit already. If we take a look at Ramirez's card again, we looked at him yesterday, we can see he's dropped even farther. He peaked at over 1 million coins a couple days ago, but once we saw the leak for a max 87 rated hero, he has been on his way down pretty much ever since, getting as low as 870,000 coins during the market crash today, but having a little bit of a rebound to 930. Either way, he's still about 100k less than what he was. We are going to see these cards rebound very, very well once this SBC comes out. everybody's thinking when this SBC comes out, these cards are going to crash, that they're going to have so much supply. But the SBC is going to be untradeable. And that means that anybody who does end up getting a good card, they probably don't have that card already. Odds are, if you pack Yaya Toure, it's not like you probably have a Yaya Toure just sitting in the club tradable. Most people don't, which means that these cards will actually rebound a little bit and go back to kind of what they were beforehand. And you might be able to make some coins day of the release of this SBC, which I think is going to come on Monday. You've got so much content creators out there who are just saying every single day, this is the day that this drops. We're expecting this today. We're expecting this SBC today, just so that they can go out and complain about the fact that it doesn't drop today. I think it's Monday because that's upgrade SBC day, but hey, maybe it does come earlier and we can make profit on these even sooner. And there's another leaked SBC, another one that could move high-rated fodder up. That's Rodrigo, and his card is going to be cracked. He's got a pretty expensive 85 rated gold card, and here are some links that you could maybe invest in. Of course, you've got the hyperlinks, which is Vinicius Jr. and Eder Militao. You've got cards like Mendy and Courtois, who I might stay away from, but definitely could be affected by this SBC. But then Luka Modric, of course, goes out of packs on Friday, and I think he's a good investment already. And then this Rodrigo SBC is going to come out, and then maybe even more people want to go out and link him with Luka Modric, as that card is dynamic, is already a good investment. And so over the next 48 hours, that is a card to look at in terms of an investment now, especially because of that Rodrigo SBC. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. And if you did, go ahead and type Jeffinho down in the comments. That's our boy. He is a legend and he should be respected. Down in the comments, make sure to drop his name and I'll drop a heart on everybody's comment who does so. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and you can check out another Trading to Glory video right there. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.